welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. Today I am on the public test server checking out the Waking Flame DLC before it goes live. And right now I am really focused on housing, so there are 2 new houses that are going to come for the Waking Flame DLC. I don't know if they'll be released right with it or shortly after or during an event, but I do know that they are new on the PTS with this update. So right now I am on update 7.1.1 of the Waking Flame DLC, and one of these houses is not listed in the Crown Store on the DLC. It is probably so new that they didn't have time to put it up in the Crown Store. It may be an event house or something like that. But so the first one I'm going to start with is the one that I can't find on the Crown Store on the PTS, but it is in the patch notes, so I decided to check it out. Now here we are in Plateau, and when you come to the Drabul Way Shrine and look to the south, there is a house called the Char Plateau. And we can left click it from this map to preview it, or we can run over here. Now this is so well hidden, it took me a little while to figure out where the entrance was. So you come from the Way Shrine and then you just head down here and you see this big tree. Well, you're gonna head right down a little pathway. It's just a little footpath. Watch out for the hostile plants. Bastion will take care of us. And the entrance is actually under the tree. That's pretty cool though. So it's under the tree and kind of like a little cave. And you go down here and there's a portal. And you can use this portal to get to this new home. Now this is very spectacular and dramatic because this house is in the Deadlands, Dagon's realm, and it's just wide open. This is a house that is just wide open. There's these platforms here made out of this kind of metallic, iron metallic look, and surrounding the house is all of the lava. And you get to see all of the creatures from the Deadlands in here. It's pretty spectacular. You can see things flying in the sky. It looks massive, you know, it is quite massive, but because of the effects of the far view effects, you see all these things everywhere. And everything is dead, everything's on fire. And then you have these little plateaus here for platforms. And you get sort of a bridge. Yeah, that's a bridge going over all the lava. And come down here and you have even more space. Now, I like this place because it's so open. I've been inspired by some of the housing that I've seen, especially the ones that people custom make. So this is another home where you could probably build whatever you want to here. You could make it into anything that you want. And then over here you have some pictures of the big creatures, and he's gonna get up and growl at her. And she's gonna go, yeah, whatever, dude. And then he's gonna go, whatever. So they're both kind of stare at each other. But for the most part, this is what it is. Just a big open space in the Deadlands for you to do whatever you want to with. Now, I suspect you could probably build out to some of these things. We'll have a look at this map here. But it's pretty limited. It's just like you can't get to any of these other things. You'll probably just die. So, but you could probably shove some things out with the editor tool to make it look like there's more things going on out there than there is, but you probably should not be able to access it. I would assume that if there isn't a death wall, there's definitely going to be something right here at the edge of the lava that's going to kill you, so you probably couldn't build out there. I'm sure somebody will test the limits of how far away from this island can you get over the lava before you die. But anyway, that is it. This is the house. I don't think it's not for sale, so I can't tell if there's going to be a furnished version of it or not. I think it's probably going to be unfurnished because of the way it is, of how open it is. And this is great if you wanted to do dueling competitions inside with your guild or your friends. You could do it here. If you want to build something really spectacular with the furnishings, you could do it here. All kinds of things that you can do. And she just goes around in circles around this island, so but it is quite a spectacular home. Okay, the next home I was going to show you is called Sweetwater Cascades. It's in the Crown store on the PTS, but it doesn't have a thumbnail picture yet. It is set in an idyllic location between Khajiit and Imperial lands. This tranquil villa draws upon the Anaquina Aqueduct for its dancing fountains and deep cisterns. After relaxing outside, retreat indoors to enjoy healthy nourishment and restful sleep. So we're gonna go to this house next. Alright, so as you can see right away, this house is spectacular. It is outdoors. You can see the aqueducts over there in the distance. It has, I don't know what they call them, infinity pools, sort of. They do have more of a border, so there's less of an infinity, but it's quite spectacular. It's a very large home. So let's have a look at the map. This is the map of the home, and then it is located in Blackwood. So this is actually in Blackwood. It is just off of the Border Watch Way Shrine, just outside of there. And I bet you could see it from outside. I haven't tried coming here from outside, just through the Crown store. I don't know how much this is going to cost. Definitely this is a Khajiit themed house. It's got the Khajiit style, especially on the lamps, which I absolutely love. I love Khajiit style, period. I love how it flows and how natural it feels. So as you can see, there's a lot of water and it surrounds this house. It's just very involved. So we've got this flowing pool. There's some little stairs all along the rim here. And as you can see, it's not the only place the pool goes. It's down there as well. So it definitely looks more like elsewhere than anything else. I don't quite know what that is in the distance, but it's very tempting to go there. Pretty sure we can't go. I think this wall is definitely the end of where we can go. But it is very tempting. It's sort of a place that I would be interested in going. But as you can see, this is just spectacular. You can swim in all of these pools. They've been nice enough to put little stairs to get out. And you can kind of see that it's got several structures. It's got a main house. It's got sort of an outdoor pavilion-y type of walkway area, and then in the back there's a tower, and then you can see how the aqueduct is feeding into the water basins that feed the pool around this home. So let's go inside from the very front. Alright, so this is the front of the home. Alright, here we go into the front door. Now this is unfurnished, so we're going to get the basic layout as usual of just how the house is built. It says doors, this goes out back out to the, oh yeah, that's right. This house has a basement. So let's go look at the basement. Down here we have a little basement. And just kind of a nice place to put storage materials, or, you know, even a servant's bedroom, perhaps. There's a couple of rooms. No, there's just one room. Yeah. We got this main section, and back here is one room. And then out here we have some stairs leading up to a little hatch door. Because this little door is just outside here. And since we could get in this way, we should be able to get back out this way, right? One would think. So I think they have to fix something. Oh, wait, here we go. Oh, it's the stairs that it's triggered on. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got that figured out. Alright, so back up the stairs. Look at the rest of the house. Okay, so we got these two little rooms on the bottom floor. This is a 3-story home. 2 rooms down here, a big hallway in the basement. And then we got this area up here. This is a lot of bedrooms, so there's a room in every section of this floor. So you can use them any way that you like. We'll kind of see how they laid it out when we looked at the furnished version. And look at the wallpapers. I'm in love with the walls. Just very nice, natural, organic, kind of aged, but still beautiful. So all of the bedrooms or separate rooms are up in this middle section. And then at the top, we have just kind of this big room. There's like, you can put something in here, and then there's another section just like that over here. But every single one of these doors leads to a balcony. So there's a balcony with a view from every single one of these doors. And here you can kind of see how the middle of the house is. It's, again, a lot of water. But don't worry, there's a way for people to get to that other building without having to get their tails wet. Okay, so that's it for this part of the house. Let's go downstairs again and go out into the courtyard and off to the tower and see what that's about. Okay, so here is the courtyard and the tower in the back. So there's the beautiful fountains. And then there's this, well, I don't know what you call it, the covered walkway back here, little bridges and so forth. So you can swim out here and go up into that door, or you can walk through this way without getting your feet wet and go in from the side on both sides. So this one is a very simple tower. There's sort of just a simple middle part with a couple of sections on the side. And this goes back outside right here. It goes back down into the very back of the home where you can have more waterfalls and scenery. This is just about relaxation. And then we go back in because there is a ladder. So we can also climb this ladder. And then there's just a very simple room up here. There's no views or balconies, which is kind of a shame. When I have towers, I really like to have some balconies associated with that. But it's a very simple room, so if you wanted to have a mage that has a alchemy lab or something up here where they do experiments and such, this would be an ideal place. All right, let's go back to the start and we're going to look at this as furnished. All right, I'm going to start out here looking at it when we click on the furnished previews so that we can see that there is just a little bit, just a little something that's added when we do the furnished version. So preview the furnished version and you can see they've added some plants and benches outside. That's about the most that I've seen them add. So let's go inside and have a look. Inside it's now furnished. It has a lot of the beautiful elsewhere type furnishing, the Khajiit theme, which I absolutely love. I love the patterns on the chests and all of the furnishings. As you can see, lots of books and chairs. I love these chairs. Now, I'm kind of wondering if these aren't some Laocoon designs, but they certainly do look Khajiit-y, the way the patterns are. The rugs are gorgeous, so this one I would probably buy it with the furnishing pack because this is an amazing collection of furniture. It's beautiful, and you can always rearrange your furnishings around, change them to different houses and such. If you wanted to put this somewhere else, you could do that, or you can rearrange what they give you and make your own idea of what this house should look like. But certainly having all of these foundation pieces to start with is helpful. And so you get lots of beautiful paintings and the beds that I love. I love that these beds are not perfectly made. They're rumpled and have pillows strewn around. So very nice. We got little desks. So we got some bedrooms and some offices going on in here. Let's go in this room. Like there's a little fan sitting on top of the dresser. And here's sort of another sitting room. It's more like a library as opposed to an office. And this one, look at the tapestry on the wall. That's amazing. I would buy it just for the tapestry. All right, look at this one. Look at this shelf. I love that shelf. And then this upstairs section, they've kind of mixed it up. It looks like sort of a dining area and also a bedroom. So maybe it's a penthouse for the owners. Got the big fancy bed. Got little dividers to hopefully keep that bedroom private. And then over here, they have more of the sort of, it's open, more of a seating area, library type of section. But yeah, I could see doing a lot with this. Just, I probably would not put the bedroom up here. This one I saw it as a big open public space. So that's probably what I would do with it. Alright, let's go back outside to the back and see what they have done with the tower. They put around some benches here and there, which is, you know, of course, pretty natural. I would put benches out here too. This is a nice place to sit. And then in the tower, they've kind of put more library stuff, some paintings, lamps and banners, just a few decorative things. And then we'll go up the ladder and see what they did. So in the ladder, they've put a little bedroom up in here. Let's go check out the basement, or I forgot about the basement. Okay, back down in the basement. So down here they've added basically just storage things, baskets and barrels and crates of various types. So that's what they've given you for the basement. Okay, so that should be it for the 2 new houses that are going to come with the Waking Flame DLC. Again, we don't know the price because this is PTS, and we don't know the release date as to when you're going to be able to purchase the houses. But I absolutely love both of these houses. They're both very epic. This one, the Sweetwater, is going to be in the notable home for sure, and I can guarantee you that that other house, the one that is in the Deadlands, is definitely going to be a notable home. I'm very pleased with these 2 new homes. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. As far as how often I can get my videos up, right now we are still in crisis mode in my family. I am very sorry, obviously very sorry, but it is what it is, and I will get you videos when I can. So I hope that everybody is staying safe, and please do take care. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.